Steph's first appearance since breaking his left hand on October 30th. He's missed 58 games in total this season. Steph talked to Shoot-Around today about whether he'll be playing with any caution in his first game back. Listen up.
Hopefully it doesn't, there aren't any thoughts in it, and just I get to play my game the way I see it and just be able to react and make plays without, having second thoughts or hesitation. If I need to make a left-handed pass, no matter where it is, or finish with my left, or defend and get a deflection, or take a hit with it, that I'll be able to do all that without thinking about it. So everything that I've done to prepare, I've put it through every test I think possible without being in a game-like setting. So I'm sure there'll be some moments where it'll pop in your head and you kind of make sure it's all right. But after that, you just keep playing.
Jay Will back with us right here on SportsCenter. We obviously know Steph Curry's going to be back tonight. He's going to be under a minute's restriction. What are you looking for from him tonight?
Well, I broke my third metacarpal my sophomore year in college, and every time I got hit, it was very delicate, right? So I'll be looking for the durability of that, and if he puts the ball in his left hand or not. And it consistently, especially with that pace dribble, everybody knows that he likes to put the ball in his left hand, kind of rocks, cradles it. So just the comfortability that he has with the game. But look, I'm not worried about Stephen Curry, Stephen A. Like, this man is different, and he is coming back because he is different. And it's time people put some respect on this team's name next year. I know people question the Andrew Wiggins situation, but him, Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, they're able to get a James Wiseman potentially with the first pick in the draft. This team could be top 3 in the West next year.
Well, you make sure you don't attach my name to it, because I already said they're going to be top 3. As a matter of fact, I said they're going to the conference finals. You need to watch First Take more. Let me transition. Because I got to talk about these Knicks here. Meanwhile, the Knicks' new president, Leon Rose, couldn't have picked a more dramatic week to start his tenure with the team. The Knicks drew their smallest home crowd in over 13 years last night, losing to the Utah Jazz 112-104. This is coming off the heels of Spike Lee accusing James Dolan of harassment and announcing he will no longer attend games this season at MSG. Meanwhile, former Knick Charles Oakley had this to say earlier today on Jalen and Jacoby, and guess what? No surprise, he didn't hold back.
I'm an owner. I should be mad at Dolan. The owner, all the owners of the NBA should be mad, because it keep going on. Sooner or later, it's like it's supposed to be 30 owners supposed to be together, and this one guy ain't winning, ain't bringing nothing to the table, but he got New York. The fans just love sports. They're going to come out anyway. I'm convinced. Because what he's doing, I'm a your fan, you don't supposed to be coming to the game.
And nothing you can do about it.
That's Charles Oakley. Well, you listen to what he just said. If you're Leon Rose, the new president of the basketball operations for the New York Knicks, how are you approaching all of this?
I can't worry about that. Whatever he does is what he does. If you win, they will come. They will forgive James Dolan. They may not forget Stephen A., but they will forgive if you move forward. So my thing is, you have a lot of players on one-year contracts. Focus on who you're going to go after free agency. Focus on making some trades and getting New York Knicks fans back involved by creating a winning environment. Let James Dolan do what James Dolan does. At least allow your players on the court to focus on trying to win, and that starts with acquiring talent.
Let me go to a team that's actually winning. They're the Los Angeles Lakers. They're the #1 seed in the Western Conference right now. I need to transition off of that because news is breaking. It's coming down that Dion Waiters is about to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. What do you think of that move?
I love this move because their efficiency goes down drastically when LeBron James is not on the court.
From 2 to number 29 in the league offensively.
Thank you for articulating that. They need another distributor. They need another creator. Now, a lot of people question the judgment of Dion Waiters. He wanted to get out of Miami. He thought he was going to be starting in Miami, playing a lot more minutes. But know this, him and LeBron played together when they were in Cleveland. If there's one guy that will listen to him, that is Dion Waiters will listen to LeBron James. This is a game changer for the Lakers. Game changer.
Game changer. You heard that, Laura. I don't know about it, but you heard him.
Listen, I heard it. And
you said what you said about Luka Doncic. Let me ask you this question. What was your biggest takeaway from the game?
Just the way he manages the game, Stephen A. Like, in those moments, Kristaps Porzingis was incredible. You need him to continue to play that way. But it's the poise in which he sees the game. And the game is slowed down. He doesn't make the home run pass all the time. He gets you the base hit. He gets you on base. And if you watch where the ball is delivered at all times, it's delivered right in the pocket, ready for the opposing player to knock down the shot. He's just special.
We know he's special. We know he's special. How much do you believe in Porzingis? We all believe in Doncic. How much do you believe in Porzingis right now?
Long term, or believe in him this year?
This year.
I believe in him. I mean, they're going to get out of the first. They're not going to get out of the first round.
Okay.
They're going to lose to the Clippers. But I still think Porzingis is a piece of the future. I think health is imperative for him. I mean, he's only played this amount of games he's been able to play. And him and Luka getting on the same page, that is the future for the Dallas Mavericks.
How do you feel about Doncic going up against the Clippers? You've got Paul George, you've got Kawhi, you've got Patrick Beverley. We know how elite they can be defensively. They're a roller coaster, but we know how elite they can be defensively. If they were to meet the Dallas Mavericks, I'm talking about the Clippers, in the postseason, talk to me about how you believe Luka Doncic would look against them.
I think he'll still look special, but I think the Clippers have so many bodies that they can throw it at him. I think, look, Luka is very special, but him and LeBron are different, Stephen A. LeBron is a different type of level thought player and athlete. I think LeBron with AD can take the Lakers to a world championship. I do not think Luka at this stage of his career can elevate the Dallas Mavericks up to that point. But soon, it's coming. It's coming in due time.
Okay, let's transition because we did bring up the Clippers. They got a game against the Houston Rockets tonight. We know how Russell Westbrook and James Harden have looked, albeit their last game they lost to the New York Knicks. We won't get into that right now. But when you think about the Rockets and what we've been saying about them, defensively, how much faith do you have in them?
Not against a Clipper team. I mean, they might win a regular season game at home, but in a 7-game series, I don't think I would see that long-term sustainable for them if this were to be the first matchup or the second matchup they meet in the Western Conference semifinals or the finals, depending upon where seeding is. I just think the Clippers have too much firepower to throw at Russ and James. Body after body after body. And if that's Kawhi, if that's PG, if that's Patrick Beverley, the names just Landry Shamet, the names go on and on and on. And that's going to be the issue for the Rockets.
Then why have we been raving about the Houston Rockets and their championship aspirations when everybody knows defense wins championships, but you can't find anybody that thinks too highly of them defensively?
Because if they get to the Western Conference Finals against the Clippers, that's a different type of game. If James Harden and Russell Westbrook get really, really hot, Stephen A., and they meet at that level, I think that's the only matchup nightmare for them. I think everybody else they have an advantage against, and I'll say it. I think they have an advantage against the Lakers because I don't think the Lakers can match up. I think they have an advantage against the Denver Nuggets. I think they have an advantage against Utah, all the other
Real quickly, so you're saying that the Houston Rockets will beat anybody else in the West outside of the Clippers?
I think they have a legitimate chance to. I really think they do. If James Harden and Russell Westbrook play at a high level, yes, they do.
Laura? Having a legitimate chance doesn't directly answer my question, but I will let Jay Williams off the hook for now.
Listen, you had to let him go because we got producers telling us to move, but not again. Hey, taking a look at Joe Lunardi's 1 and 2 seeds in college basketball, the chase for the 4th #1 seed is at a dead heat between San Diego State and Dayton. The Aztecs open Mountain West tournament play this afternoon against Air Force. Let's get you caught up on that action. Malachi Flynn and number 5, San Diego State.
I did. I can't. It's hard for me to start the show without saying it. So, yes, I'm Stephanie Reddy. Glad you guys are here with us. We got Quinn Richardson and Channing Frye in the building. We're excited. 4 games tonight in the NBA. We're going to go around the association because we got some stuff happening that we want you to be tuned into. Starting off with the Hornets. Charlotte Hornets hosting the Denver Nuggets. Channing Frye, is this guy, Nikola Jokic, enough for the Nuggets?
No, I don't think he is. I think he is a great focal point. He's a great centerpiece, but the players around him need to help him. He's not the best defensively, so his guards need to play better. Their offense is built for him, but Jamal Murray and those kind of guys need to do a better job of scoring more efficiently.
That sounds very reasonable. There's another game tonight, 8 p.m. start, first game of TNT doubleheader. Clippers, Rockets. You know this guy very well, Q.
How to get away.
Yes. Will he be impactful for this team?
I believe so, man. The way that Doc has been playing him, I like the way he's got him coming off the bench and playing him in spurts. And it seems to me like he's told him when he come in, you just go out and go play hard, go all out, be offensive-minded because he's been scoring the ball in low 13 points. But I like Reggie Jackson for them. I like his outlook on the game and his approach so far.
Well, it should be fun to watch how that team gels. Another fun team to watch here lately, the Sacramento Kings. They are surging. Philadelphia 76ers, they're not sure exactly what's happening, but the Kings have something in mind, right, guys? They're trying to get into the playoffs, and it's reasonable now.
Yeah, this is a huge game for the Kings. I think the 76ers are just trying to stop the bleeding while the injuries have happened to their 2 big guys. But the Kings, since they put Buddy Hield on the bench, have been very, very good. Since they got the trade with Kent Bazemore, I think it's opened it up, and De'Aaron Fox is turning and maturing into that player that we all think he can be.
Swipe it to Fox. It should be a good one. Steph Curry, good news all around the NBA. He tweeted this yesterday. You think he's excited?
I respect
his Twitter game?
I respect the work, but I mean, a little bit more editing. It could be done a little bit more correctly.
You know, Channing is
Come
the
on.
master.
I know,
of
Channing.
these.
Everyone's not a pro like you.
Sure, but I respect it. I love the movie. One of my favorite
Independence
movies.
Day, right?
Best scene.
Good job. Steph Curry missed 58 games after playing the first 4, and he had this to say about his return.
What do you want to see with your left hand tonight? Like, what are you tracking during the game? What are you curious about?
Hopefully it doesn't, there aren't any thoughts in it, and just I get to play my game the way I see it and just be able to react and make plays without, having second thoughts or hesitation. If I need to make a left-handed pass, no matter where it is, or finish with my left, or defend and get a deflection, or take a hit with it, that I'll be able to do all that without thinking about it. So everything that I've done to prepare, I've put it through every test I think possible without being in a game-like setting. So I'm sure there'll be some moments where it'll pop in your head and you kind of make sure it's all right. But after that, you just keep playing.
What's success for you the last 20 games? I mean, obviously there's no playoff push, but what is success?
And staying healthy, and it's the same kind of way I gauge my game after every night. You walk off the floor, it's not really a stats thing. It's just, did you play the best that you could that night? For me, I know it's going to be weird